Oh, hey, how are ya? Sup, guys? Welcome back to Team Ninja, the YouTube. I don't know why I did that. Okay, so guys, whoa, I'm all blurry. I'm dark. Okay. So guys, welcome back to the fourth web show. I'm your host, Team Ninja, and we've got some news coming in. The title of this is The Marvel Plan. That will be in later, but for now, we have to go to our reporter, Morton, because he's got some breaking news right now.
Thank you, Teen Ninja Nina. What's up, guys? It's Morton here, and for our first story, we have the Morton Christmas song. As you guys know, if you watch Larry's Big Secret, go check that out in this corner. I'm playing Nina. We have no clue how to do that, Nina. Okay, so as you guys know, he was reading my Christmas song. That song is coming Christmas 2019. Not playing around, Nina. There are a few editing techniques that we will have to do, Nina, but I will be dropping the song sometime in December 2019, Nina. So stay tuned for that. And now time for our second story, Nina. For the second story, Nina, we're going deep to the garage where Bowser Jr. is inspecting a very, very big Iggy problem. Junior, take it away.
You know, I've always liked the tacos, and you know, the red stuff is just terrible. Oh, we're on? Okay. What's up, guys? Junior here. Thanks, Morton, for the introduction. I'm right beside the garage where currently an Iggy problem is going on. My cameraman will now point the camera to what Iggy is doing, but I warn you, this is the worst we've seen Iggy before. This has never happened before. We assume it's just like a little spaz incident, and he will be better soon. We promise that we will. But here we go. We're about to show you Iggy.
Stupid door. I want to go see the fairy tale land. Ow. Stupid feet.
I just saw the footage. Wow, this is groundbreaking. More on the story as it continues. Back to you, Morton.
Thanks, Ginny Nina. Stupid Iggy Nina. I hope he gets better soon, Nina. Well, back to you, Teen Ninja, as he continues the rest of this web show, Nina. Well, I'm gonna go hang out with Fishy Fish.
Wow, that Iggy sure is a handful. Wow. I'm sure glad he ain't my kid. Good luck to you, Bowser. Well, guys, now it's time for the Marvel plan. Before we get into that, let us take a moment to understand what is happening with Marvel next. They've got some TV shows coming out. Falcon and Winter Soldier. Well, he's now Falcon America. Let's go with that. Or Captain Falcon. Yeah, I think that sounds better. Loki show. That one is going to be interesting because we've now learned that Loki is alive. It's alive. Ow. And we've got the Wanda and Vision show, which is weird because Vision's dead. So this is apparently, I forget how they're gonna do it, but I know Doctor Strange has something to do with it, because he's got a second movie coming out, which is gonna be good. It sounds like his movie is something about the multiverse. Looks like Mysterio wasn't lying, even if he was just a illusion. But anyway, on to the Marvel plan. You guys know that I love Marvel. Movies, comic books, the other stuff. So, there are 60 Marvel films. Now, as you guys know, I do ranking videos on this channel. And I got that idea from probably the best ranker in the world, Sean Chandler, talks about movies. Go check his channel out. All you gotta do is type in Sean Chandler or any kind of MCU ranking and he'll pop up. So, okay, so there are 60 Marvel movies in the world. Well, if you want to count some of these Marvel movies. Look who is right outside the door waiting for me. Big Hero 6. That's right, I'm not playing. Big Hero 6 is apparently considered a Marvel film, even though it clearly says Disney. Lalalala. How do I fit this on? So yeah, so apparently this is going to be, this is a Marvel movie. Weird. But let's take a look at the other thing that is considered a Marvel film. The unreleased Fantastic Four from 1994. This movie was intended to come out in 1994, so let's get into the story. After the comic books of the Fantastic Four, they decided to make a movie of the Fantastic Four in 1994. Now, when they were filming, they were like, okay, we're still going to release this. After filming, we're still going to film this. Editing, But after all of that, they decided, nope, this movie is terrible. We are not releasing this movie. Wait. Oh no, no. Honey, no. No, honey, no. Okay, guys, so I just got word. I'm actually wrong. So they were not. Wait. Say that again, Tim. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay, got it, Tim. Alright, Tim just explained the whole story to me. So they were supposed to release this movie. They never did. They never told the cast, the director. It just never came out because it was so terrible. Like, editors, like, those guys, they watched this film and they're like, see you later, we ain't filming this video. I'm just gonna steal all the copies and I'm getting out of here. See you later. That's a wrap. So, yeah. So, all the cast, their work, nothing. And a few, maybe years later, they made a documentary called Doomed of how terrible this movie truly was. You can watch the movie on YouTube. That's pretty much, as far as I know, that's all you can watch it. What? You could probably record it. Like, you can, like, burn YouTube videos onto a DVD-R disc. I don't know how you do that, but I would love to do that someday. So yeah, that's the story of how that movie became, well, doomed, actually. So yeah, that is also considered a Marvel movie. Another piece of Marvel, the regular Fantastic Four from 2005 and 2015, as well as the X-Men, and I guess Blade, I looked this up actually, they are considered DC when they are not, because I will prove that to you. Here I have the X-Men Days of Future Past movie. Now then, let's turn it on the back. As I zoom in here, you can see it right here. Marvel. Not DC. Never will it ever be DC because you guys know, Phase 5 of Marvel MCU, they are bringing the Fantastic Four, X-Men, and Blade into the MCU. Okay, now that we got that settled, let's handle this one piece of Marvel content we need to talk about. This is probably the worst thing people like talking about when they're talking about Marvel, and it's the first ever. There's the Maverick shirt. Rest in peace, Maverick the Bird. Ginger the Giant. Okay, anyway, we're getting off track here. We're talking about Logan Paul, we're talking about Dennis, talking about Bella following me everywhere. It's just like, okay. So, let's talk about the first ever Marvel film, but it's also the worst. And that movie was Howard the Duck. Wait, I don't know if you guys saw that. There's a look, yeah. Now, I have not watched this film personally myself. I have seen one clip of it where I believe this is whenever Howard goes to Earth, or whatever he was doing, I don't know where he came from, and he beats up these bad guys. It was probably the cringiest thing I've ever seen. Because if you guys have seen Guardians of the Galaxy 1, 2, and, there was this little scene of him in Endgame, but you have to watch Guardians 1 and 2, and he looks a lot better than he did in this movie. Because in this movie, he looks like a freaking... I don't even know what he looks like, because he sure don't look like a duck. Yeah. Oh. But I will say that this movie, I don't know if it's as worse as Fantastic Four 1994, but I will be figuring that out. Now then, it's finally time to talk about the Marvel plan. What this title is about, the title of this video. Okay, so 60 Marvel films. I'm going to do what Sean Chandler did, sort of. He watched 58 Marvel films starting from December, and he ranked all of them. Now, I want to do this exact same thing, and I want to try to rank them. Now, of course, he got 3 parts in. I will probably have to take like 6, because apparently, I don't know if it's the same on this phone that I film on. Like my other phone, I could only film up to 15 minutes. That's why I had the fourth quarter of the Falcons Bills game. That's why I filmed like the quarter. If it was up to me, I would film the whole game and just turn it into one video. That's not what I could do on that phone. Anyway, now of course there are some not misfire. There are some complications when it comes to this because with Marvel, there are R-rated films such as Logan, the Deadpool movies, the Punisher movies, and the Blade movies. Now, how will I watch them? Well, I'm not going to watch the movies. I will be watching the trailers and the clean clips. What I mean by that is I will be watching like the PG-13 like clips from the movie. That's how I will determine like how good or bad. I think that Logan is a very good film. I've seen trailers and clips from the movie already, and I think it is very good. Yeah, I think it's a very good movie. So, I already have high hopes for Logan. I will be watching X-Men Dark Phoenix. I have not seen that. I have heard so much bad stuff about that movie, about how terrible it was. But you know what? Sean Chandler said that X-Men The Last Stand was a bad movie. I ended up loving that movie. I love that movie. And I know a lot of you guys don't like that movie, but I like it. So I'm excited. So I'm going to go in with an open mind about Dark Phoenix. I've seen Endgame. I'm going to watch it again because I know that you can watch the movie on YouTube. Like someone uploaded like it into many parts. That's okay with me. I'm excited to do for this project. It is going to take a while. 60 films. Yikes. But guys, now I'm not saying that I'm gonna like stop making videos to go watch 60 films. Heck no. Lemmy's Puberty Problem Part 2, that's coming tomorrow. As far as I know, that's coming tomorrow. And more Koopaling videos, more ranking videos. And as soon as I'm done watching 60 movies, yikes, I will be making a ranking video of all 60. From the worst to the best. Okay? I had to do that again because I was doing it so much. Okay. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this video. See you tomorrow for Lemmy's Puberty Problem. Take it easy, fam. Enjoy this.